here.
Yeah, I am so excited for this third game, and you know, I'm not disappointed anymore with you. But yeah.
And now Rammus. Harry, what is Afro Boy on?
I would assume League of Legends Clash of Fates 2001 PC edition flash off in time, and that's crucial. You're dead if that stun comes on through, but it does mean that, you know, we're going to be able to TP back on in. Now we've got a Skarner coming on through, but barriers up. Braum shielding.
There you go, huge amount of damage. Isma gets the bailout, still goes down though, but it's all right. You've got the kill, and it's still the wave lost by that Kalista. Slightly unfortunate. I thought the bailout would be enough, but couldn't get out of range of the turret shot. And heated up as it was, still in a big chunk in. Unfortunately, though, you're right. It's Unser who picks up that kill, not the Draven.
So we don't get the stacks in quite just yet. It's, you know, if he's already used his W, then he's not going to have the CC immunity part of it.
Here we go again.
You should really get done, but
he's dead.
He's done for, surely.
Nice.
Oh no, why you steal it? Oh, you've already got his flash.
I think it's the passive, isn't it, of the...
No, he autoed. I saw him.
The auto, okay.
Auto come out. Oops. I think the auto was in the air from Victor as well. Like, he didn't have to go for that one. Relative could have had it. I think it's actually the same number of stacks for a kill or an assist, but the gold is still nice.
It is. Still, they get the kill. That's a 20 CS lead now in mid lane as slowQ falling behind.
That rocket. A bit low, but Menta has nothing, and that's the Ornhorn. Oh my god, it's 5 miles off.
Just using it to clear the wave by the looks of it, 'cause he knows that Isma's coming.
Maybe.
In comes the Impale.
I was the wrong way round.
They get the kill.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh. If you get the taunt, they will die. Oh my god, the one man's gonna roll. Oh. Wait, what happened here?
Gonna get run into a wall. He's just thought that tanky.
That's
the cash in.
Oh, he got the cash in.
My days. There's a load of gold. Right back up to nearly a K in the advantage.
Oh my days, how much was it? How much was the swing? I didn't even see it.
I think that's literally 700 plus gold that just went into the advantage.
Oh no. Were they even before?
Yeah, pretty
much. It looked
much.
like they would have been. Like.
Yeah, it was like 100, 200 gold max.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of money. Perfect target to get it. And that's the power of the ult and the new quote-unquote feature of having it do a little bit of a cheeky execute there. Make sure that Draven gets the last hit. That's a lot of money. That's going to be, you know, first item finished, I think, coming on out. I mean, Actually, it depends on if he's just going to sit on the... If he's actually turning that Vamp Scepter into something, that's first item.
It'll be Bloodthirst to first item, I think. Looking at the items would be my suggestion. Kokimo steps on forwards, though. Big Hextech Ray. Looks for a fair amount of damage. Isma takes a bit of junk back, but a massive Spire just down. Afro Boy puts him low. Do KCB want to continue to contest his relative? Still on decent HP. Does enough zoning to make sure that Karmine Corp cannot get into the river and the dragon secured by EWI.
So they managed to pick that one thing with this Jax. I just don't want him to get my turret anytime soon.
Yeah.
That's the one. Cassian's.
He's going to get charged through the wall. Code of Excel Impact. Going to try and get the Call of the Forge God down. But it is just
I think Relative kind of needs to TP bot, but the players instead they're all going to move up top. They're not going to rush down that top turret anytime soon.
It's not happening,
I think the first turret is going down bot side over to Jax. Yeah, look at that. That's nice and low. And that will be the feat secured Rammus, if that's what this is for. I mean, admittedly, there's a lot of tanks, but like...
Yeah.
Something's gone wrong already. You don't want to be hitting these guys yet, but...
Yeah, I know. I guess it sort of feels like an obligation considering there's so much, the front line has so much armor.
We'll do it eventually.
Okay.
You hate to see it.
Away from it. They still start to go towards this, but that will be the ult away from Afroboy and trade for the ult from Isma. Counter-strike used to no real avail. In comes the Call of the Forge God, though. Nice.
No, it doesn't.
Angle miss! He got stood aside! 3xi stood him aside, so he couldn't hit the R2. Now Tokimo's in danger. Tries to throw down the Glacial Fissure, but the counter-strike on 2 into that fire from slowQ helped secure another. They had right to back.
That minion wave managed to actually, I think, pick up the top turret there. Rocco not TPing and was not able to save it. As Isma now looks for a flank on relative.
Looking for something down here. Isma pretty deep, but is so tanky on this Skarner with the hearts and everything else. Tokimo now in danger. There's a teleport coming and the Braum dies again. Third death, I think, now for this Braum. Might just be the second, actually. I take it back. Still not looking pretty here for EWI in this game 3.
Yeah, but with that going down, you know, we teleported down bot, but nobody's teleported top, so Rocco should just be able to pick up that turret in exchange. At the very least, he got local gold for that. couldn't say the same for the turret.
It is
McGee.
X-Kick, yeah.
It's Hextech.
I
I don't know. Oh, who knew?
I did, in fairness. This is going to be 3
Yeah, who knew? To be fair, probably a lot of people who aren't me.
But I'd say I actually did know as well. That's the thing. I was like, this is 3 I was like, wait, why am I doing this? But either way, Karmine's got the 3 flash so while. Been playing for a long time as Hextech.
Lost it.
Tries to get that shutdown. Always a Draven player. Always looking for those executes. Can't quite make it happen as the wall comes on up this time successfully. The Sir goes down as they can't quite find the skirmish in KCB and they lose a member looking.
They managed to at least pick up one, and we'll make our way on over towards the Herald yet again. Now this thing will be going away in 40 seconds, so yeah, well, how does this work, man? The secret maths is involved here.
It's damage done is what it is. It's not just kills anymore, it's damage dealt.
There's like a whole formula, right? That like it weighs in lots of different things.
I think they probably pushed it a bit too far towards Ruinous now, but it's
I know.
it's still nice to actually see it now rather than not see it. And honestly, I think I prefer the blood petals in general. I think it's a cooler fight. But anyway, in they go with the Soaring Slam Powerball combo. Core the Forge God comes across. No, slow kill. Bailed out though. Stays alive. Sir, in the background, Exafang trying to get across. Sorry. Exa, not Exafang. That would be an NLC player as I start to get my X's mixed on up. But you shouldn't, because Exa kicks them in the nuts with a few axes. Mainta hops on forward with that counter strike. The Sir gets that one. And they win out the extended fight. Afro Boy survives, Relative survives, the mid lane tier 1 certainly does not.
It happened. It wasn't the Callista, it was the Hail of Blades Braum. But when the Renato comes on through, he one-hit himself on the Rammus. It was crazy to see.
That's
Meanwhile,
what it was. Like, where did the Braum go?
That's where he went.
Oh no!
Oh my god. But we get Exekick, get some executes as well. And they look like Icon will be picked up as well. But
that's
Ram's done more damage to his own team than the other at this stage.
No, hang on.
Can we get a bit more?
Let's go fight for this one. He's so fast, but who's he going to hit? Main in danger. Gets a taunt, but he's got a counter strike on. So he doesn't do all that much. Here comes the Hextech Ray. It took me a second to remember that. I was going to call it a death raid. It has been renamed post-arcade. Sorry about that one, folks. As Slowcute throws out the devs.
And his E, like getting that extra armor gives you the extra, extra damage on the on-hit. And the E attack speed is really nice. I don't know if he used the E, but he had his aftershock on when he was hitting Braum. They were hitting each other. It was a bit of a horror. Oh, he did have the attack speed. Oh, it was the worst case possible. Oh my god, Halo Blaze didn't work this time. I'm sorry, Tokumos. Oh, and now Rams is going down too.
Oh boy. Mainta on the killing spree. Towards the dragon we go. Soul point secured. No jungle smite available to contest. And those 2k, even on the Callista with all those Ren stacks, there's an option. Just can't look for it. And it's looking like a bit of a wipe here.
Into the trap. It's
yeah.
I'd rather have a real item than that.
Oh, I agree. But, yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think the Infinity Edge is nasty here this game.
Yeah. I mean, he probably just gets like the upgraded Swifties or something later. Just
that would make sense. Yeah,
yeah, we don't need to do anything yet.
Next, actually.
If you have money.
Gets a pull onto Noz 2k. Gets killed. Nice turnaround with the
he comes down.
And Soaring Slam, and Exa loses all his stacks. They'll throw down an amazing start to the play. He's going to teleport top, walk mid, and get onto a tier 2.
Easy peasy. He's come through. He's got the mid turret instead. I've seen Jaxers win that fight before, but I'm bad. So good thing Mainta didn't go for it. Instead, he just picks himself up the mid tier 2, and that is crazy, Manchester. Yeah, absolutely everything.
In 8 seconds. I don't know if he can sit there. If he dies on the spawn of the dragon, it's a bad day. Pulls away. Isma is here. Bot lane have got Hex gates, so they're back in action. Finally going to get that reset on Mainta, who doesn't have TP critically. Just going to need to get towards those Hex gates as fast as he can. Decides against it again, sticking around now for the fight.
Oh god, keep an eye on Mainta though. It looks like he's gearing up for something. Has that Zhonya's to go into 5 people stunned. Doesn't need it, just one. The redemption comes on through, gives a bit of a heal up. Talking alone, not quite there. Burn?
Did not quite have that. Fate's call required to pull out of that severing bolt from Slowq's way. That's soul secured. Hex soul on this team with the Hui, with the Jax, with the Draven. It's miserable. They're going to go soaring, slamming into the backline. But Afro Boy is now giga deep. And I don't know how fast he can roll away. Sonic is fast, but I don't think he's quite fast enough to disengage. I take that back. He's slowed briefly.
Always
but still gets the Powerball to safety.
Always fast enough. Afro Boy will get himself out, but no flash, no ult. no chance to steal away this Baron. He's going to start up. Takamo walking up, but not really a lot he can do. The Baron's not going down insanely fast, but it's mostly because Slowq's just not hitting it. He's playing zone instead. And Afroboy's moving on up. He's thinking about it. I take it back. That's kind of low, that Baron.
Oh, hang on.
Get in there.
For the smite, still can't quite get it done. Tried to bait it. It was 1400. Went for the flip. Doesn't land it. And KCB get away with it, so will die. But no, bailed out. Stays alive. Burn not going to be quite enough. Relative tried to speed himself up with that siphon power. Isma pulls a boulder out from underneath. The tremors are all there. Hop on 4 from Mainter. Still low, but Rocklehoach doesn't have the damage available. Isma will Ixtal's impact forward. Slowq behind will throw up the fleeting current into that severing bolt. Powerball. And the soaring slam available into the backline. Taught it up with that frenzied taunt. But gets to get it out. And now Afroboy's in danger. You don't win these anymore. You're just not tanky enough. All the while, Mainter is into the base. He's on inhibitors.
Oh my days, he's got to pick himself up one nice and easy. And oh, great job by Enzo there as well, just to keep the Rams away. I think it just pushed Afroboy a little bit further back, because I don't think Afroboy was hitting Exa there. And so Exa's hitting Afroboy, sure, but a lot of the damage comes from Rams's own autos as well, which just weren't able to land. Exa now does have their ultimate back up available with 200 stacks. Could look to fish for some executes here as well, as the whole team moves in to pick up that final inhibitor over on the top side, with Mainter just continuing to put some pressure on the Nexus.
Trying to be as scary as they can. Impale lands onto one. It's onto Afroboy. And now, Isma, you'd think is in danger, but he's a Skarner, so takes next to no damage. The Renata ultimate is absolutely foul. Noz2K helps delete his own players. Isma goes driving towards the fountain, but KCB will be implacable in Game 3. They are the winners. They will be continuing on as favorites in this group alongside Los Ratones. And the Nexus is secured in their favor.
A well-deserved dub for Karmine Corp there for Hextech, for Isma, for me.